Thank you.
And the crowd goes wild.
Oh, hey. Thank you. Too much chocolate.
I think that could be it. I don't know.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm awake now. Thank you.
They're a lively bunch, aren't they?
Too much chocolate.
So you're tired? You did Saturday Night Live. You were hysterically funny.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
It was
very
fun.
good. We're clapping again.
Always fun to do that show.
Yeah.
Always scary. Always scary.
Did you have a good time?
I finally made it to your show. I'm
Yeah.
sorry it took so long.
Yeah, you're busy.
Yeah.
You had your wife here.
Yes, I know. I saw that.
And we haven't had you here. I mean, we did League of Their Own. We did Sleepless in Seattle.
Yes, we did. We made 2 movies together,
I know.
and we hardly got to work together at all.
That's true.
But I did enjoy your work from I was off camera watching what you do.
Yeah.
Many fabulous stuff. As a matter of fact, I brought a clip from my favorite moment from League of Their Own.
You brought a clip?
Yes, of you.
Seriously?
Yes. You want to see it?
Okay,
you don't mind see it? Okay.
I don't think I mind. Go ahead.
Okay, it's rather okay. This is we could just roll it. It's self-explanatory. I think this is the very first baseball game.
Oh, no.
There you go. And okay, now that was a clip.
Okay, all right. Now listen.
you're probably wondering,
there's no reason.
why
that
in
we
the
have-
world? First of all, as far as embarrassing clips go, I know you probably got some horrible shots of me from bosom buddies standing by, but. If we could just roll this again.
I don't think we need to roll
now,
it
you'll
again.
happen to notice,
Geez.
Rosie comes in from the right here.
Oh.
That's not her. Rosie comes in with the dark hair. There she is.
Oh, stop.
And she's moving. She's headed towards third base, and she's down. Oh, Rosie fell down. Rosie fell down. How'd that happen?
There was a wire up. You bum.
There was a microphone cord
There was
from
a
the
cord,
boom man.
that's right.
I was actually sitting in the dugout when that happened, and when I saw you fall, I swear, I had to go over to the trailers. I was laughing so hard.
Danny wanted to kill me. She's like, you ruined the whole thing. That was
And it made
horrible.
it to the
Well, since you brought up bosom buddies, roll it.
You are driving me crazy. All right, so you weren't her type. Not her type, not her type. She goes for a guy with hooves. I gotta be kidding myself, thinking I'm gonna find the perfect woman. Even if I did, I couldn't fall in love. I probably can't fall in love. I mean, it's not them, it's me, and I've just got to get used to
Look,
that.
this is not the end of the world, you know.
That's some good stuff. Good stuff.
You know, that was actually my real hair. That was not a wig. My hair was actually that big in the 70s.
Was that your first real big gig, the bosom buddies?
Oh yeah, that was the thing that took me to L.A. to do TV.
Yeah. Did you do stand-up ever before?
No, I didn't do any of that.
Really?
No, I did Shakespeare. I did Great Lakes Shakespeare Festival in Cleveland,
Seriously?
Ohio. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
good
Cleveland,
for you.
Ohio.
I
Very good.
don't even understand Shakespeare.
It goes da 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 da. That's all you have to remember.
Right. I could do a little dance to it. You know, it's got a nice beat. But
you're supposed to do that.
how's your new baby, Truman?
He's great. He's he's 10 months old now, and
Adorable.
very sweet. And you know that 4th kid, man. You first of all, nothing phases you anymore. Look, cry. I don't care what you do, kid, because I love you, and you're going to be all right. But he is so utterly mellow and easy. That's how easygoing he is. We can, when you fly on a plane, usually that's like a recipe for disaster with an infant.
Yes.
He will sit in his little car seat, just sit there for 3 hours at a time, just watching what's going on. No problem.
Really?
Perfectly content. As opposed to that kind of like screaming baby express that it often is as you're flying coast. Some wailing beast is in somebody's arms and they're screaming. And the stewardess is coming by saying, a little bit of brandy in the baby formula. We don't have to do any of that stuff with Truman. He just sits there and enjoys the flight. The in-flight movie he's happy with.
Oh, really?
Twister. Maybe he's watching Twister.
Your oldest son is off to college, true?
Yes, that's true. Yes.
How's he doing there?
He's that first semester is probably kind of it's kind of tough.
Yeah,
But he's doing great. So I've had a child about every 7.5 years of my life, it seems. A 19-year-old and a 10-month-old.
Well, you have a great movie. I saw it. I loved it.
Yeah, that's
And we're
right. You were at the thing with the deal.
Yes, we were at with Steve Zahn, who was so fabulous in it. We're going to talk all about Tom's new movie, That Thing You Do, when we come back. So stay tuned. Right more. That Thing You Do. It opens Friday, written and directed by Mr. Tom Hanks, also starring him. That is a lot to undertake. Were you a tad nervous?
I'm not really starring in it, but
you're in it.
No, it's like if this was like the Munsters, I'd be like Eddie or something like that. It really wasn't quite that good. So.
But you're in it a lot.
Yeah, I am. I'm in about half the movie.
Yeah, and it's a great movie.
Thank you.
I really
I'm
enjoyed
glad you're on.
it. Wonderful music and a great spirit.
Cool screening.
Did you? Why did you decide to write and direct this
Well,
movie?
I had. Because I'm a megalomaniac, Rosie. I have hubris
so
beyond recompense. I directed a couple of things and really enjoyed the process, and you know, I'm going to need a better gig somewhere down the line. But I directed for Penny, actually, Penny Marshall.
Yeah.
Remember there was a sitcom version of League of Their Own that lasted a few episodes, and I directed one of them. It was kind of tough because everybody looked the same on the show. You couldn't tell who was who. But it was a live sitcom thing, you know, with 4 cameras and whatnot. So I had done that, and that was a relatively good experience for me.
Did you enjoy it? Was it easy?
No, it was actually very tough. See, I had done the gig because Penny said, "Why don't you come down and direct one of the things we have an interest? We're going to do the chimp. We're going to do the chimp show. You know, the chimp comes on. We're going to do something different. We're going to kill the chimp on the show." And I said, "Well, that's an interesting take. Usually the chimp is an adorable little creature." So the story was, remember Dottie? Gina Davis in the movie. Dottie hits a foul ball, and it hit the monkey mascot on the third baseline. It hits it in the head.
And it dies?
And in this original script, the monkey died, which was very sad.
Yeah.
And then Dottie is called the monkey killer, and she can't, and she goes into a slump, and I don't know, that was the melodrama that week. So when we were actually shooting the episode, I was presenting on the Academy Awards. It just happened to be that week. And so I got to go to the Academy Awards, and I was backstage with Lena Horne on one side of me in the green room couch, and Federico Fellini on the other side. They were giving him an honorary thing.
Acclaimed director.
I was sitting there having a pretty big name, Fellini.
Yeah.
So
some people at home are going, who did he say?
8.5, La Dolce Vita.
Fabio? Who did he say
something like that.
was sitting next to? I didn't understand. Go ahead.
So I'm chatting with Fellini, having one of those out-of-body experiences. Saying, I'm talking to Fellini, and Fellini knew my name, and he knew who I was, and he says to me, "Oh, you get the Big again." So he'd seen me in Big, and I was absolutely thrilled. And that was my moment at the Academy Awards, and I went back to work the next day on League of Their Own, the episode where the monkey gets killed. And so the writers and stuff were saying, "So what was it like?" I said, "Oh man, I chatted with Fellini backstage." "Oh, really? What was it like talking with Fellini?" I said, "Well, it was amazing. You know, Big." And then he says, "Tom, so what are you up to now?" And this didn't happen, but I'm making this story up because I'm a witty guy. And I said, "You know what? Fellini asked me what I was doing, and I told him about League of Their Own, the TV show, and I told him about this great thing we're doing where we're killing the monkey on the episode." He says, "What? Wait, go back, Tom, please. You killed the monkey?" I said, "Yeah, it's great because Dottie hits a foul ball and hits the monkey in the head. The monkey dies." "Oh, Tom, no. Tom, you can't kill the monkey. This is very bad. Please believe me. I know. I make La Dolce Vita. Very bad. Very bad. You see, because the babies watch the show, right?" I said, "Well, yeah, I guess kids watch the show, Federico. Yeah, I guess it has a pretty good." And see, if the monkey die, the babies cry. The babies cry at home, so it's not good to kill the monkey. So I'm telling the writers this story. That afternoon, a new script comes in. The chimp only suffers a concussion or something like that. And the monkey lives. And I say, "Penny, what's the big deal here? I came in here because we're going to do something new. We're going to kill a chimpanzee on the show. I thought it was going to be bodacious television." She says, "Well, Fellini said not to kill the monkey, so the writers switched it up." So the writers were a little hesitant, but the monkey lived, and it was a wonderful thing.
More would take Tom Hanks after this. Tom Hanks. Tom, whose movie opens Friday. Do you ever get any rest? You're so busy.
I can rest any moment, at any time, any place. I am the king of taking naps. I could snooze right now through this segment if you just give me 15 seconds or something. I have the physical. I can lean my head back, get very refreshing, deep REM sleep in a matter of moments.
Really?
Yes, I can, and it drives my wife insane.
No kidding.
I do. You know, so what time's dinner, hon? About 15 minutes? Okay, I'm going to take a little nap here on the couch. And then I wake up, she says, I hate you! That you can do that.
She can't do it?
She can, Rita taking a nap, she's got to go up in the farthest room of the house. She's got to like tape the drapes shut. I've got to like keep the kids quiet. Mom's trying to sleep. Mom's trying to take a nap. I got to go off and like divert traffic, you know. Sorry, wife's trying to take a nap. Can you take the 405 around to the PCH because wife's trying to sleep because I got to go out tonight. And then she comes downstairs, you know, like 2 hours later. Said, "Did you have a nice nap?" And she's, "I never got to sleep." Some guy in Santa Monica was using a hedge clipper, and it kept me awake. And I said, "Honey, you're just wound a little too tight there. Why don't you just go like this?" Then I go out again.
One night when we went out to dinner, you met your childhood idol, Joe DiMaggio.
Could you believe that? Okay, so you're sitting in a restaurant, right? And you're just sitting, we're having dinner together, and the maitre d' comes over and says, "Mr. Hanks, I'm so sorry." You remember the sorry about that. And I said, "What?" And he says, "Mr. Joe DiMaggio is in the restaurant," and I was like,
You were gone before I knew where you went.
I had a chance to meet Joe DiMaggio. I'm from Oakland. He's from San Francisco. It's Joe DiMaggio for crying out loud. So I've now met Joe DiMaggio, Mickey Mantle, and Willie Mays in my lifetime.
Wow.
So that's a big
You're pretty much done.
Yeah, that's a cool thing.
I know that you were so thrilled when we did League of Their Own. You were on Wrigley Field.
Oh.
All the men were running around like, I can't believe it, picking up the dirt. All the women are like, when do we go back in the studio?
Men were weeping. I crawled up in the scoreboard there on Wrigley Field and took down play. Wow, here I am in the scoreboard of Wrigley Field. And it means nothing to you.
That's right. I was like, whatever.
I'm standing right next to the ivy in Wrigley Field. I've made it.
And I'm like, when's lunch? So were you a TV freak when you were a kid?
I knew what time it was by what was on TV.
Same with me.
I knew that if Underdog is on, it's 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. When criminals in this world appear, will break the laws of sea or fear, will rob and steal from those who need.
Wow, that's very good. I don't know the Underdog.
Go, Gophers, go, Gophers, watch them go. Go, Tennessee, come on and see, Tennessee tuxedo.
Wow, that's impressive.
Thank you. One of my...
You know Super Chicken?
When you find yourself in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking. When there's no one else to hurry up and rescue this call for Super Chicken. Fred, if you're afraid, you'll have to overlook it. Besides, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. He will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss, and he will bring you in alive and kicking.
The new king of useless crap! I give you my crown! Mr. Tom Hanks!
Thank you.
I wish you much luck with the movie, although you will not need it. I saw it, and it is really wonderful. You did a great job. I hope you direct again.
Thank you. I'd like to direct you.
All righty, I'm available. That Thing You Do, it opens Friday, Mr. Tom Hanks. We'll be back with Willie now.